What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about Pudgy Penguins because, as you guys can see, Pudgy Penguins is up 5.6% in the last 24 hours. We're going to talk about where I think Pudgy Penguins is going to go next, because we just now broke out of a falling wedge, and falling wedges are bullish patterns. But I'm going to explain a few things about this falling wedge and about what I'm seeing coming next here for Pudgy Penguin. So anyways, hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Go ahead and become a member of the channel if you guys want me to go over any crypto or stock. You want me to do a technical analysis video on any crypto and stock, go ahead and become a member. As long as it's not some type of scam coin, low cap, no type of stuff like that, go ahead and become a member, and then leave a comment in the comment section of any one of my videos and request me to go over anything. So shout out to you guys. Let's get straight over this. So as you can see, again, Pudgy Penguins is doing good. $179 million inside of 24-hour trading volume, 1.3 billion inside of market cap. We're also seeing the 24-hour gains here at 5.4%. It's pretty good. Only down 18% in the last 30 days. That means we still have an 18% discount in the last 30 days. That's how I like to look at it. But look, typically, when we're coming into a falling wedge from a downtrend, those ones typically tend to be bearish, but we're breaking out on the upside. So this is actually a pretty good thing. This is a pretty good thing. So if anybody doesn't know, this is a falling wedge right here, the falling wedge. And as you can see, bullish exit. So key statistics: in 82% of cases, the exit from the falling wedge is upward, making it one of the most reliable patterns for anticipating a positive reversal. So you guys need to remember this whenever you're seeing falling wedges. Just know that there's an 82% chance that it's going to go up. There's still that chance that it goes down, right? Still that 18% chance that it goes down. But just remember that 82% chance of it going up is very high, and it's a very good target. Now for the trend reversals here, it says in 55% to 68% of the cases, the falling wedge acts as a reversal pattern, signaling the end of a downtrend and the beginning of a new bullish phase. So what we are seeing here is the beginning of a new bullish phase in Pudgy Penguins. We've hit a pretty solid support. Personally, I'm not going to lie, I really felt like we could pull back to 0.0015 or 0.0013. And I still feel like deep down we could. I still feel like we could do that deep down. But, you know, we broke out to the upside. We'll see how long this lasts. Remember, if Bitcoin does not continue on its uptrend, then it will pull Pudgy Penguins and everything else down. We have been noticing, though, that Bitcoin has seems to have bottomed out on the 17th. So Bitcoin possibly has already bottomed out and is going to continue up. Possibly, but we don't know 100%. But what I do see here, though, is that Pudgy Penguins has a pretty strong rally coming in. Well, I don't want to say rally, but pretty strong momentum coming in that could try to push it here above 0.00 or 0.022, and then eventually get all the way up to here to 0.025. So that's where we're heading next here with Pudgy Penguins, 0.025. So if we are looking at it from here to there, that's 12% from there. Remember that video that I made a couple days ago, guys? I made a video saying why I just purchased 46K Pudgy Penguins. And I'm not lying. I purchased 46K Pudgy Penguins. Now, when I say 46K, I don't mean $46,000. I mean 46,000 actual coins, which is like $1,000. So I purchased like $1,000 worth of Pudgy Penguins in around here. Right, so I think it's gonna start going up, but my plan is still I still have a feeling that it could drop lower, but it might not. That's why I didn't go all the way in on my position. I only put in 1,000. Remember what I said before, guys. If you only have $1,000, then right here is a good area to put in $100. So then if it goes down a little bit lower, you can dollar cost average on the way down to 0.015. Right? You can dollar cost average on the way down to 0.015. You can do that. And then like if you have $10,000, you put in 1,000 here. Then if it goes down a little more, put in 1,000 more. Then if it goes all the way down to your target price at 0.015 or 0.013, then put the whole 10,000 or the rest of the 8,000 in down there. And this is kind of how I'm looking at it. Like I'll put 1,000 in there, and if we go down more and we hit the price target down here, I'll put 10,000 or the rest of the 9,000 in down there. So that's really how I'm looking at it. And you can make a good amount of money doing it this way. So even though we're breaking out here, I still have a contingency plan in place if we continue to dump. So even though this is a bullish pattern and we're breaking out, if it dumps, I'm not screwed. And this is kind of how you should be looking at things. Like you don't want to be all in all the time. Like you put everything in once you feel like it's bottomed out. And me personally, I feel like the bottom of this is either 0.013 or 0.005. That was the real amount I wanted to get in at. Obviously, I would want to get in at the bottom, but I don't know if it'll go that low again. But if it does, I'll be the first one to be calling it out. So anyways, Pudgy Penguins is in a good space, guys. Again, I think it's going up to 0.025 next. And then it might actually enter into this this channel again. So if it enters back into this channel, that'll give it the momentum to possibly push higher to get up here to 0.032. So I think we should be seeing 0.032 pretty soon. Well, 0.03 is the Fibonacci retracement up there. But yeah, around 0.03, 0.032, I think we should see that soon. We should be breaking out to 0.025 soon as well. So I think Pudgy Penguins is in a good space. Just set it up so then if it goes down, you're not screwed. Set it up to where if it goes down, you're in an even better position than when you were when it was up. And you do that by dollar cost averaging. But anyways, the percent R trend exhaustion, we see the short-term trend has completely broken out and has left the long-term trend down here. And typically what happens here is the short-term trend will get rejected down here and come back down, and it will meet the long-term trend like halfway down, and then they'll continue their way up, or they might continue their way down. There's a possibility of it going either way. But what this pretty much means for Pudgy Penguins is when it gets up here to about 0.023, you could see a pullback, retest this resistance right here, which will then become our support, and then a continuation to the upside. So let me show you what that would look like. So we'll get this horizontal line, and then if we come back here, we could retest this level down here, which was previous resistance inside of a way. So this is when everything started to push and started to break out. So 0.021 around that level, that's going to be where we could end up retesting, right? So if we do end up retesting, and what I mean by retesting is coming up to here, retesting this support, which was resistance, now support, and then breaking out from there to 0.025. So that is a possibility of what's about to happen right now. We have the MACD showing buying pressure coming in, more buying pressure than the selling pressure. It looks larger on all three scales here, but it is getting smaller and smaller, which could be a signal that a reversal to the downside could happen here eventually. And that is kind of why I purchased a lot, or not as much Pudgy Penguins as I could have. Because if it does pull back harder, then I want to be ready. But it could break out. It could break out. This could be the moment where it breaks out, and then we just switch back into mega bullish momentum inside of the whole crypto market. So we just got to watch out for that. But I'm prepared for both sides, and you should be too. Definitely prepare for whatever could happen in this market, because you never really know. But anyways, this is all I got for you guys today. Go ahead and become a member of the channel. It's only $9.99 per month. And you guys can have me do a technical analysis video on any stock or crypto as long as it's not a scam coin. And the way that you will request that when you become a member is just leaving a comment on any one of my videos and commenting what you want me to go over. And I'll go ahead and do it. And if I can't do it because I think it's like a scam or it's like too low cap, then I'll let you know. But yeah, go ahead and do that, guys. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Hit the like button and subscribe. Shout out to all the people out there. And as always, I'll be back with another video.